All right, we're going to start back in Mario Tennis Fever Adventure Mode. We're entering the Valley of the Monsters at 3 hours and 43 minutes. Code says this place feels different from the last time we were here. It's not actually dark, but it still feels scary. Peach says we don't have a balloon this time, so we'll need to go through the valley on foot. Toad says I have a bad feeling about this. Toad says that black fog, it wasn't here before. Toad says, oh no, you don't think the monsters have set a trap for us, do you? Daisy says, even if they have, we can't stop now. We've got to put things right. So I'll give it my all. It's the least I can do since you found this golden fruit for me. Toad says, we don't know what's waiting for us. Keep your eyes open. Let's see, we can go different directions. If we go left, you can come this way on your quest for the golden fruit, right? So I assume down is where we came from. Yep. We go straight up. There has to be a way forward. Peach says, let's look around and see if there's another path. Daisy says that she sees something in the fog. Let's try hitting it and see if anything changes. Toad says this is really strange. The black fog is keeping us from moving forward. Okay, so we can go from there and go right. And then we have another challenge. You have to avoid the bug things that come down. You can hit back using the tornadoes. I don't even totally recall what you call them. You can only really go left or right. You can't go up or down. But you want to avoid the bugs that fly down and hit you. And again, you're going to want to aim to the left and right so you clear up all 3 sections. Gotta do it on the left side as well. Hello. So it says, great work, Mario, that cleared the fog out of our way. Now we keep going right, which clears where you were before. Daisy says, could this be all the work of the monsters we're after? Toad says this fog is impossible to move through, but there isn't another way forward. Toad says, oh, I see. That suspicious stonework is some kind of mechanism. Peach says we have to do something to get rid of the fog if we want to keep moving forward. So again, same challenge against the fog. Hit these forward, left and right, and avoid the bug shadows. Don't land right. Don't be right under one, or you'll take damage. And hitting it just left, middle, and right, which you just... Alright, Toad says, incredible, Mario. With you here, I'm almost completely not afraid of what comes next. Which baby Mario's happy about. That's going to build a bridge. We can now cross it. Toad says, even though you're a baby, it's still reassuring to have you along, Mario. Daisy says, looks like we're finally getting out of here. Don't let your guard down, though. Baby Peach says, this is a serious challenge, but we can overcome it together. Yellow Toad says, we can't turn back now, no matter how scary it is to keep going. We'll keep following the path up and to the left. Blue Toad says, these obstacles are really taking the fun out of going on an adventure. Or maybe the obstacles are the fun, right? Peach says, the black fog seems thicker ahead. There's probably a monster waiting for us. Daisy says, finally, are you ready? Daisy says, don't worry, Mario, we're with you. Let's go. Another fog challenge, from the looks of it. We've got to hit those things back. There's baby Luigi as well now. Now to figure out how we actually do damage to it. Because we can't just hit it down the middle, it's not doing damage. So it looks like we can do an up or an AB move to do a lob to hit the top right. That seemed to do some damage. Whoa, that's a one-hit KO on baby Luigi. That's unfortunate. Donkey Kong's in now. Donkey Kong also got one-hit KO. What is going on? Oh, wow. Daisy took the hit for baby Mario, and now we've got baby Peach, who also gets hit. Okay, is there a way to, like, block it? I don't know. Not going well, though. I avoided the hit. What now? Can I hit that thing back? I can hit it back. Okay, so I can hit it back to do damage to it. Clear the other ones too. So I have to clear all 5 red spots. Which is not ideal right now because I've lost my partners here. Alright, we did get the other ones now. Still pretty high on health. So we have to land these purple shots back at the enemy. Which we can just do a flat shot to hit. Okay. I might still win this. We'll see though. It's interesting because dry bones will return shots. So you have to really aim above them. I'm trying to land the one on the top right. Okay, I think that lob's gonna do it. That last one is... And then A to the left should land this top one if I can just get past this Koopa. Avoid the tornado. So I should have been hitting back those purple shots sooner. Because now I'm in a harder spot. But There's still a chance. Guess I gotta land that on that last spot before Dry Bones comes back. Okay, Fever shot at that one. Gives me a chance again to fight back. So you have to time the purple shots and you still end up taking it out. Phew. It was a one-on-one there. Lost all my allies. Toad says, wow, that monster never stood a chance. I don't know if that's true. Toad says, huh? What is it, Luigi? Luigi has returned to his tall self. So it says it must be because we defeated the monster responsible for transforming him. So it says there are definitely two other monsters as well. I bet if we defeat them, then we can return Princess Peach and Mario to normal too. So it says if we head this way, we should find the tree where the golden fruit was. I hope the peach is still or the path is still intact. Daisy says, as long as we keep our spirits up, nothing can stop us. Peach is still, we should proceed carefully. Let's proceed carefully. Daisy says these slopes are no joke. DK does the usual whatever. Toad says these piles of boulders don't look too solid. I bet we could break them apart if we hit them hard enough. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a moment. Blue Toad says our path might be blocked, but I bet these boulders will break apart if we hit them with something. Peach says these piles of rocks are blocking the way. Yellow Toad refers to the big piles of boulders as well. And Luigi has nothing to say, because... Okay, well, now we're going to go up to the area where we can try to hit back against those boulders. Ready? Ooh. Okay, I am not... I guess... We gotta avoid getting hit by those boulders first. They're too big to hit back. We don't want to get crushed by those. So just avoid them. And then we want to use the I don't remember what those things are called, the fuzz things. We want to hit those back to take down the stone boulder thingies. The stones, I guess, and then that will clear it, allowing us to go through that path. But avoid the actual boulder things. So it says that takes care of that. Daisy says it's dangerous here, but we can't let that stop us. Toad says, I don't think we can hurt the boulders. Oh, they're called the boulders. We'll just have to avoid them the best we can. Yeah, there's that glowing eye. The fields being different definitely makes it, you know, the challenge isn't exactly the same thing every time. We're going to continue up the path. Up and right, and now up and left, and Blue Toad says just a bit further to go. Don't let the challenge phase you. Just keep going up. We're almost there. We can do this, Peach says. We're just going up the slope now. Luigi still has nothing to say. If we kind of go further up and to the right, Toad will say another big boulder, another block path. So we gotta take those fuzz things again and knock them through the stone things. I know, very descriptive. Avoid the boulders, don't have them run into you, and so you take damage because you only have 3 hearts. Looks like they toss 9 boulders at you first. And we gotta again aim middle, left, and right. Oh, I missed. It looks like each time they send up to 9 boulders at you. Oh, jeez. There are like 4 spots it could land, so you want to avoid like taking the one or 2 spots that you can't. Oh, wow. I just gotta retry. Okay. I think a more sports game version of these games is more interesting, but at least this one makes it clear it's going to be a tennis-like adventure game, not a tennis game. Well, there is still a tennis game aspect of it. But if you're saying like in terms of a sports RPG part, I mean there was one at the very beginning of adventure mode, but it was kind of brief, I suppose. So there is actual tennis too, but the story, most of adventure mode has not been um, tennis games in the strictest sense. Been a lot of stuff like this, except the first part. So maybe like the first, I don't know. Well, maybe like the first half of this was actual tennis. I am not doing well on this challenge. Better redo it. Which Mario Golf game are you referring to? The second one here just has more boulders to avoid, which does make things a little bit more challenging. But again, I think aim is big, because you only get 1 shot at the stone. And then you get 3 sets of boulders which are try to get you. Oh, getting a free Bowser at the end, yeah. No, it's true. That was definitely a switch. Toad says, I'm so tired, my little legs weren't made for this, we're nearly there, right? So we're going up. Can't go, and then we gotta go on the left, which is where the stones were that were in the way. Keep going. Toad says the monster's gotta be up ahead. Daisy says, I can't imagine how tough this trek must be for you, Mario. Heights and babies are not exactly a good match after all. Yellow Toad says, I'm feeling worn out and we haven't even fought the big boss yet. You're going to be okay though, right, Mario? Peach says, the black fog is getting dense again. The monster must be waiting for us nearby. I'm going to go up again. Peach says, it's cleared up here a little. We're near where we found the golden fruit. Toad says, this is where you ran into the monsters before, right? I bet they'll be here again. Be careful, but let's go. Okay, we have the heavy Scuttlebug again. Or, it was a Scuttlebug before, I don't know. Okay, we just gotta keep hitting these. Oh, I almost hit one of the boulders. Okay, I got kind of lost there. Alright. So we're still in the front. We'll try and knock these back at the heavy Scuttlebug, which is just down the middle. Well, now it's switching to the right. Okay, we did some nice damage. It is now jumping up to the top, I guess. And you gotta avoid boulders, but this time they're going horizontally rather than at you. Oh, Luigi got hit. Oh, and now these things fall down too. You gotta watch out. I guess you gotta kind of have to defend your ally from getting hit. Oh, I couldn't hit that in time either. So I guess it's gonna aim for your ally. Kind of like before. But if you can defend your ally from getting hit, then you can land a purple strike on... And you can also use Taifu's shot, which is the fever shot that I finally used. Heavy Scuttlebug is down a little bit. Again, I need to go and defend Daisy. Okay, again I defended Daisy by being in front of Daisy. So I landed the purple shot back. Again, I think I'm just gonna have to... Oh, this time I have to lob it or something, because it's higher up. Okay, again, purple shot coming. Alright, landed another shot on the heavy Scuttlebug. A lot of these bug things flying at you, which is really annoying. Oh, but baby Mario got knocked out, and you can't get knocked out! So gotta hit back. Whatever gets sent your way and use fever shots to deal massive damage. We'll retry. Scuttlebug. You can just hit up front initially, having baby Mario take the front. Actually taking a net here and just trying to knock heavy Scuttlebug down, avoiding the boulders that are attacking. Now, oh, I already got it up to the ledge. Again, I just gotta stay ahead of Luigi, and this time I'm gonna try to use a fever shot. Oh, I did not get the fever shot out in time. With X. Alright, landed a fever shot this time on the heavy Scuttlebug. We really just gotta avoid these bugs and things though, because they've been doing damage. Oh, I missed. This is actually a decent challenge. Defended Daisy, but I took Boulder damage there. Alright, landed 2 more shots on it. I think I landed like 3 shots. This shifts it to the final spot, from the looks of it. Use AB to attack it, using the lob. Now that it's down low again, I can use B as the slice shot, which has knocked it down pretty low now. I think I've hit it like maybe 6, 7 times with the purple shot. I gotta land another lob. That lob is gonna nail. This is gonna nail the Scuttlebug. Another monster down, Daisy says. Feel anything? Peach is an adult again. What a relief. Peach says, I'm sorry for all the worry this caused, now we just need to help Mario. Daisy says, well, what are we waiting for? Bowser says, Mario at long last? Ah, and Princess Peach, I was oh so worried about you. He says, Bowser, what are you doing? I thought you came here to defeat the monsters. Bowser says, Gwahaha, that was my old plan. I've upgraded to a much better one. Peach, Bowser, please. Bowser says the monster has been using the power stored in the tree to make itself even stronger. That power should be mine. Peach says he's been completely blinded by whatever mysterious power that tree holds. Peach says we got no choice but to fight both him and the monster. Are you ready, Mario? Peach says this is what you've been training for. Time for the final battle. Bowser and King Scuttlebug. Turn off the YoyoYoshi icon for a moment here so I can, so everyone can kind of see the health bar here. So it looks like I need to knock in. Okay, I used the fever shot to attack Bowser, but it's Bowser and King Scuttlebug. This is going to require a lot of shots. Now we're in the ice area, I guess. It's icy. It's an icy court, so it's going to be hard to control. And it looks like Bowser also has that purple. Oh, and the purple shot is good on Luigi. Shots are hard to guard against. Okay, don't get iced. And then again, it comes at you so quickly. I can't even respond. Icy cord again. Oh, again, just way too quick. Now its allies are down. It's baby Mario now. Okay, this is gonna be challenging. Hit back Bowser's attacks before they land and unleash fever shots when you can. Bowser and King Scuttlebug. I'm just gonna have to keep landing shots on an early fever shot on Bowser. Now we go back into the ice area. Gotta avoid getting iced. But the big shot here is this shot. I was just tapping A to make sure I landed a shot there. That seemed to do something. Alright, we're back here. Okay, looks like King Scuttlebug is here. Bowser is getting thrown at you for the attack. Ooh, this is gonna be... Just gotta avoid, I guess. Oh, I guess you can fire back the Bowser shell. And you can use the shell like a ball. Cool. That's interesting. When Bowser shell comes at you, you can fire at it like it's a tennis ball. And then I'm just firing things back. eventually hitting enough times, you're able to fire it off on Bowser. I'm just firing off flat shot after flat shot. Use a fever shot to knock back Bowser. Bowser and King Scuttlebug are now down to 1/3 health. Looks like we have to face Bowser again, this time in the mud area. But this time we have to avoid these fire areas. Doing too much damage. Ooh, there's a lot of things to avoid here. And again, I was tapping A beforehand, and tapping A seemed to work on this battle. Baby Luigi still, or normal Luigi still in. And then we've got Haiku again. And using Bowser Shell as a ball. Just trying to hit it right back at King Scuttlebug until it will hopefully eventually run out of energy and stop firing back. Okay, we've got another fever shot. That's gonna knock out King Scuttlebug. Baby Mario's back to being Mario. Daisy says amazing. I guess it means everything's back to normal now. He says it does look that way. Toad says it was quite the adventure, like 40% fun, 60% terrifying. Daisy says it was way more fun than that. Hey, now I can join the tennis tournament too. I think I've got a real shot at winning. Peach says that's right, we were in the middle of a tournament, weren't we? It says, hang on, how do we get back? Our airship is in pretty rough shape. Daisy says we could probably use mine. It did crash in the forest, but with a little work, it should be able to fly again. Peach says, sounds like a plan to me. It says, it's settled then. We fix the airship, head back home, and the tournament kicks off again. I'm looking forward to a ton of heated matches. Peach says, I don't know about you all, but ready for anything. Staff credits. That's adventure mode. Ended up taking 4 hours and 21 minutes to finish. No sign on whether Wario and Waluigi actually came back. But we've got some other modes. We've got tournament mode. We can conquer the singles or doubles bracket against CPU opponents. We've got clearing trial towers, which we will also be doing. Mix It Up has some unique rules. Where you play is just normal stuff, swing mode. Ranked match, we're definitely going to check out online at some point, but now we've cleared Adventure, which is the first major one for medals. Next, we're going to do is win every tournament. So let's do that.